Good morning, everybody. Let's preview week 5 together of Culinary, October 5th through 9th. Woot woot. Okay, as usual, all of our pieces are housed right up here. If you are looking for old weeks, just a little recap. If you go down here to past week's lessons, you will find housed all of past PowerPoints. If you're looking at places to upload assignments, there we go. Discussion board is most of the time where they're housed. Okay, onward and upward. Week 5. What do we got going? Our first week together. We are doing a really great recipe, one that we all enjoy at restaurants, but maybe we haven't made at home before. Fried rice and cream cheese filled wontons. Really excited. Great way to use leftovers. And who doesn't love a wonton appetizer? So let's make them at home fresh. Um, so this recipe is based off of a Bon Appetit restaurant that was featured called Fat Rice in Chicago. They had an article and it was how to live your best fried rice and wonton life. So that really inspired our lesson this week. Our first in-class lab day, we're going to use a rice maker, and we are going to pre-cook our white rice. Specifically, we're going to use jasmine rice, which is kind of like a medium grain rice. We're going to cook that rice and we're going to package it, and we're going to actually save it for our second lab day. Reason being is the best way to make fried rice is to actually use old rice. And if you've ever had old rice before, sometimes it tastes different. It's not as good as fresh. So it's a great way to revive leftovers that you have at home. And then after we get our rice started, we are going to learn some folding techniques for filling our wontons here, almost kind of like an envelope folding technique. Make sure that you're clicking on the lab prep directions. When you do that, it's really important to kind of read through. This will be kind of like a preview of what's happening. You can see there's a video clip to watch, and we're going to enjoy those wontons. We're going to fill them with cream cheese. Here's a little folding demo. And then we are actually going to fry them that day as well. And enjoy them with some sweet chili sauce. If you are a distance learner or you're absent that day, please fill out this makeup lab form. Keeping in mind that you don't have to make our exact recipe, but cream cheese wontons are going to be killer. We are also going to be deep frying for the first time that day. So we'll have our instant read thermometers out and kind of go over some deep frying safety that day too. First day at home, if you are B group, you're really just kind of previewing the whole week's recipes. If you're A group, you're previewing the second day because you already did day 1. And then my online crew that day, I just really want you to focus on completing your 2 labs for that week. We are cooking twice. So if you just want to focus on your recipes that week and kind of figuring out, getting prepped for it, no official job for you on that day. And then that leads us to our second in-class lab day. We're going to be pulling out that rice that we prepared the day before. And we are going to break out our electric woks, and we are going to be adding and customizing our fried rice to our liking. One of the main components of fried rice is actually an egg. So we'll add an egg to it. We'll have some other little additions or subtractions and kind of talk about how you can customize it, maybe make it spicy or mild, or, really make it to your group's liking. Again, if you're distance or absent, please fill out the distance or absent form that day and email it to me, keeping in mind you do not need to make the same recipe, but fried rice is a great one for at home. And then our second at-home day, we are going to be doing a fried rice and wonton recap assignment. Right down here, it'll say where that assignment can be found in the discussion folder. So yeah, very good. If you're in online, just email me your 2 completed cooking assignments for that week. And actually, I think I'm going to have you fill out the recipe recap. Actually, no recipe recap. I'll exempt you from that because really your write-up is already a recap. So again, if you're online or absent that week, just fill out your weekly lab forms. So your only obligation is cooking twice that week. Okay, cool. That leads us to Friday. And as usual, it's just kind of like an end of the week evaluation. Make sure you're answering that. It's only valid on Friday for those 5 points. It's a take it or lose it situation. So it's a nice way to just kind of get a bonus beefed up 5 points. Yeah, so happy Friday then, y'all. I think we'll have a great week. Maybe hopefully making some things that we don't normally make at home, but usually enjoy at a restaurant. So chat soon. Email me anytime with questions, and be sure to be putting your hour, your name, and your cohort in the subject line. Ciao.